To start off, we have some blasts from the past and things that occurred in the 90s, including some gaming. We also have some footage of the Spirit Week, and we have some amazing crazy socks and colors, so all that coming up.
We've also got some interesting interviews with the teachers of Horizon, and if you've been playing the new game Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, we're going to have some gaming information on that too.
Need some help on your video games, or maybe you just need some tips to help you out? Tune into this week's Tip Spot.
A couple weeks ago, we had our School Spirit Week, and I had the pleasure of actually going down and being able to see all the crazy socks and amazing things that were going on, so here's more on that. There was a lot of spirit this week. Many of the students dressed up for the school's recent Spirit Week. Monday was Nerd Day, Tuesday was Pajama Day, and Wednesday was Crazy Sock Day, and Thursday, school colors. The sophomores wore blue, juniors wore black, and the seniors wore red. Even the staff showed their school spirit this week.
You and I have history, or don't you remember? Sure, she's got it all. But baby, is that really what you want? Blessed up, so you got your head in the clouds. You made a fool out of you, and boy, she's bringing you down. She made your heart melt, but you're cold to the core. Now rumor has it she ain't got your love anymore. Rumor has it.
I love Spirit Week. I've dressed up every day, and it's so much fun to dress in your pajamas. And the pancakes that they served were so good, and the rallies were awesome. Spirit Week is amazing.
Yes, the Spirit Week was great fun. The entire school showed their spirit and had fun doing it. Great spirit, Ramsey.
Hi everybody, this is Nate from Memorize News to your tips for Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary Legendary Difficulty. Now, first thing you need to do is have the bandana skull. If you don't have it, go to the Silent Choreographer level. Go to the part where you have to unlock the door. Right around here, there's going to be a cliff. To the right of the cliff, there's going to be a ledge. If you get on top of the ledge, you have to grenade jump. Keep in mind, you want to have an overshield. It makes this jump easier. Now, once you go on top of the ledge, grab the skull, lead off. Now, once you got the level set screen, go to the skull menu, turn on bandana skull, and enable infinite ammo and grenades. This makes Legendary easy because some weapons with infinite ammo makes the game easier. Like here with the rockets, I'm just blowing everything up, or you could just throw a bomb and splash a grenade. Also, keep in mind for newcomers, this game is a remake of the original Halo, so keep the pistol. It is the most powerful weapon in the game. Now, if you combine that with all the stuff I said, it should make Legendary a bit easier for you. Anyways, thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Tip Spot. Hello everyone, my name is Catelyn, and this is the very first episode of my segment, Tip Spot. A segment for tips for nearly random games for many different consoles. Today, I'm going to give you some tips on how to clear challenges in Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games for the Wii! That's a long name. So, anyways, I think that the simplest challenge to clear would be the Party Time Challenge. To clear this challenge, all you have to do is play any event with 2 or more players. You don't even have to do good in them. So, what about another one? Let's see. How about the Veteran Athlete Level 1 Challenge? All you have to do is play 10 events. You can even do the same event 10 times. You could also clear the Your Favorite Challenge by playing as the same character 10 times. Yeah, I got the challenge of Shadow, so what? So, I guess the last challenge that I have for you guys today is the Ribbon Illusionist Level 1 Challenge. Basically, to clear this challenge, you have to get 10 perfect ratings during a routine. It doesn't even have to be in the same routine either. Yes, I chose characters that look ridiculous, so what? Well, that's all the tips I have for today, folks. Hope this keeps you busy for a while. Goodbye!
Everybody likes a little bit of video gaming, right? So with our next story, Ashes to Ashes, Gray Gutler will take us on a tour of video gaming from the 90s.
Welcome, Horizon students, to a little segment called Ashes Over Ashes. I'm Waffle, and I'm going to take you back to a time where computers were considered video game consoles, ranking in the same category as the famous Nintendo 64, PlayStation 1, Sega Saturn, and Sega Dreamcast. Now, all of you remember the old Windows 98 and Macintosh computers, right? Well, in my time, the Windows 98 was the Xbox 360. Microsoft didn't have a gaming console of their own in the 90s like Sony did, so Microsoft had to pay companies to make PC games for their 98 to try and compete with the other gaming companies. However, Microsoft got left in the dust as it couldn't compete with the real gaming consoles. Microsoft eventually found a rival that it could actually compete with, and that was Macintosh computers. PC and Macintosh still compete to this day, but now they compete on how many dumb apps they can fit in a phone or how big they can make the screen. Back then, PC and Macintosh competed on who had the better CD games. Now, PC and Mac's rivalry wasn't as fierce as Nintendo with Sega, for they shared all the games created for their consoles equally. Sure, Mac had more of a variety of games with its OS models, but most of the games that were burned onto discs were shared. Since the actual console rivalry wasn't too fierce, it sparked another notorious rivalry that not many people know about. It was between Fisher-Price and Humongous Entertainment. Fisher-Price nowadays specializes in making toys for infants, which they did in the 90s too. However, currently that's all Fisher-Price specializes in. But in the 90s, Fisher-Price was widely known to take the hottest thing and merchandise the living crud out of it. Everything from toys to accessories. Fisher-Price had a few original products of their own, like their popular Little People toy line. Humongous Entertainment, on the other hand, went into the gaming industry and made semi-educational games for the Windows 98 and Macintosh computers. Their games were very popular among kids growing up in the 90s, so popular that some have even seen modern-day releases on the Nintendo Wii under Atari. Fisher-Price saw the popularity of Humongous Entertainment's games and wanted to make a quick buck out of them. But instead of merchandising Humongous Entertainment's products, they decided to make their own line of computer games. Fisher-Price teamed up with Knowledge Adventure to create their long line of trash. Tune in next time and we'll take a look.
Next up we have Tanner interviewing the principal of Ramsey, Mrs. Bakken, about the budget cut meetings that they had last week and how they're trying to save money for the school.
This Friday, all the Horizons teachers have come down to the Ramsey site to discuss the recent budget cut and ways to save money. We pulled aside a teacher that attended the meeting and asked him a few questions. Hi, Mrs. Bakken. So, what was this meeting about today?
The meeting today is our HR, our Human Resources, meeting with our classroom teachers, our site teachers, some of our co-op STs from all the different programs that Horizon offers to come to some resolution about similarities and differences in our programs.
Okay. So, who's here today?
Well, we have many different programs and sites in Horizon. So people from Ramsey are here, people from SAY and Elk Grove are here, people from RISE are here, which services our CP kids, people from Lincoln Montessori, from ALA, any program that Horizon has, the site teachers are here today.
Cool. So, about how many people are attending today?
I would say there are probably about 75 people maybe.
Wow, that's a lot. What is the importance of this meeting?
Well, within Horizon, because we're so diverse and different, we're trying to come to some equitability and resolution for all the different programs, how people are paid. But I would say the overall arching idea is how can we cut cost?
So, what are some ideas you guys have come up with?
Well, so far, Rhonda Chance, who's head of our HR, has had a list of questions for all the different programs represented here to answer. And so we've looked at the similarities and differences between all the programs. Right now they're talking about how are those teachers paid? Are they paid by the preps they have? Are they paid hourly? How are they paid? So they're looking at the pay of the different teachers.
Okay. So why was this important?
It's important so that we're all on the same page. It's important for Horizon so there's some commonality that goes between all of the different groups. And I think it's important for everybody to get a handle on, especially HR, on Horizon because we have so many diverse programs.
Right. So what are you guys trying to get out of this today?
Well, knowledge is one thing. Clarity, I would say. Resolution and how the teachers are paid. Trying to establish equitability between all the different programs and it's really a brainstorming time. I'm not sure resolution will come today. It's just a sharing of ideas and how can we make this work. And bottom line is, how can we effectively cut cost?
All right. Well, thank you, Mrs. Balkin.
You are so welcome, Tanner. Great interviewer.
Have a great day.
This has been Tanner, Mary, and Matthew, and tune in next time on HNN News.